author, scientist, and somebody who studied this subject in great detail. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I want to just tell you, Hindutva is a Hindi word. And I just want to explain to you what Hindutva means. It is like Ma. Ma is called Matri, Matritva. So as a mother, the feeling that I have inside, the emotion that I have inside is called Matritva. So as a Hindu, I am a Hindu. My feelings inside, my emotions inside, वो जो हिंदी में कहते हैं, मेरी अंदर की भावना, मेरा हिंदू होना, हिंदुत्व कहलाता है. अब how can the Congress take away Hindu from Hindutva or Hindutva from a Hindu, Ma from a Matritva or Matritva from a Ma? Is this a new kind of politics, or is this a new kind of a definition of the Hindu religion as we've known it?
Oh, good evening, Navika. Hindutva means the Indian culture and not merely the Hindu religion, quote unquote. This was the famous conclusion of the Supreme Court back in 1995, packed with judges with left liberal and centrist predilection, with the judgment itself written by none other than the liberal hero Justice J.S. Verma. But here's the thing, even if you do not believe the Supreme Court, that Hindutva is the twa, as you said, or essence of Hinduism, and means the Indian culture, even if you don't believe that and prescribe to it a political or social motive, even then, Hindutva is not supremacist, but rather a defensive force to counter an attack on Hinduism. Islamists, Darbaris, as well as their chauthi-fail leftist chums never tire of drawing a false equivalence of Hindutva with Taliban, claiming there's nothing wrong with Islam or Hinduism, but everything wrong with Taliban and Hindutva. This is merely to cushion Islamic fundamentalism, because they know very well that the Taliban are only following Islamic fundamentals. Stopping the Taliban from following what is written in the Holy Book is like preventing me from following what is written in Darwin's Origin of Species. We are just a medium. How are we guilty or radical or extremist? The Taliban are only following the Sharia and the word of Allah on how a woman should dress, 2431, 3359, 726, on how a wife should behave, 434, on when a woman can be flogged, 24-212, or what should be done with non-believers, 456. Tell me, is it Hindutva that calls non-believers the worst of creatures? Is it Hindutva that forbids marrying them? Is it Hindutva that recommends conditional wife beating? Were they believers of Hindutva who blew up Bamiyan Buddhas? Is Hindutva responsible for 31,221 major terror attacks since 2001? Just because you are embarrassed by the violence, misogyny and bigotry commanded by your holy book, you bring in a false equivalence to deride Hindutva? So here is an open challenge for all those who hate Hindutva. List just 5 principles, diktats or commandments that you hate in Hindutva that are not there already in Islam. Just 5. And if you can't, then will you declare and admit that you will henceforth hate Islam as much as you deride and hate Hindutva? Hai dam? 5 chodo, 3 hi bata do. Navika, just 30 seconds. And as for Tharoor, I am afraid there is as much intellect in him as there is MDH, Garam Masala and authentic Sambar. He is the Malayali Monroe who gleefully steps onto an air vent and expresses his stupidity even as he pushes down on his flying lungi. The most delicious one being his writing a book claiming he is a Hindu, but him informing the court afterwards that he is not a Hindu according to the court documents. Tharoor is a fustian turnip, well advised to use eclaircissimo instead of vantageous oblocutions, or it is tablus for him.
Well, you know, your MDH masala is actually a little more potent than I thought the one you get in the market is. But let me get in Shashi. Oh God, I'm missing Shashi.
One second. Thank you, sir. I was silent when you were speaking. I didn't interrupt you. Please give me the courtesy of at least a minute. Navika, very briefly, I want 3 points to make because I've been waiting and listening very patiently to the riveting debate that is happening with my esteemed panelists. Number one, Mr. Kohli gave a wonderful exposition rather of what Hindutva is. But may I disagree with him when he said that Boko Haram and ISIS, they have hijacked Islam. I'm sorry, no one has hijacked Islam. They are applying Islam. And I gave you ample evidence of why I say what I say. Number two, someone said that to me, Hindutva means exclusivist. Hindutva means a Hindu Rashtra. Well, Let me tell you, the origin of Hindutva is by one gentleman, historian or author called Mr. Chandranath Bose. Before that, the word Hindutva did not exist. Now, many people have been interpreting Hindutva. That doesn't mean that Hindutva means what they have interpreted. Hindutva does not have one single Veda or one single book or a holy book. It is, as I said, as Mr. Kohli said, and as people believe it to be, as Mr. Chandranath Bose, who coined the word believe it to be, is the essence, as you also said, Navika, essence of Hinduism. So Hindutva doesn't carry a book. It is not that Hindutva envisions an exclusivist Rashtra, Hindu Rashtra.
Sir,
Somebody
what
who,
is it that people chant Jai Shri Ram when not lynching?
Now, 1 second.
Anandji, what is it that you chant Jai Shri Ram when Owaisi is taking oath? What is it that you bring down a holy place of worship chanting Jai Shri Ram? Is it Hinduism or Hindutva?
Please allow me. Please allow me.
Sir,
You can say Jai Shri Ram. I know in a certain section of the political class, Jai Shri Ram is a war cry. But sorry, Abdul Razak Khan, Jai Shri Ram to many people is an expression of their faith and of their astha. So let me go back to Anand Ranganathan. To you, Anand Ranganathan.
Even less than that, if Mr. Razak doesn't interrupt me, I hope he won't. He is a gentleman. Sir, please don't. My challenge still remains. And if Tehseen believes that he is an atheist like me, Tehseen, we don't have skin in the game. Okay? So it is an open challenge to you. You hate Hindutva. Why don't you tell me 5 diktats or principles of Hindutva that aren't already there in Islam? And if you can't, would you now openly on television say that you hate Islam as much as you hate Hindutva?
पर उन्होंने तो गीता पढ़ी नहीं, उन्होंने तो भगवत गीता नहीं पढ़ी, उपनिषद नहीं पढ़े, वेद नहीं पढ़े, कैसे बताएंगे आपको आनंद रंगनाथन जी? पढ़ी है क्या तहसीन जी?
No, only everyone else has read everything. The gyan is only on everyone else except me. But may I just take Anand's challenge up? Anand, rather than dividing by saying what is different, let me say what is similar. In similar is, for example, Dinkar's poetry, Bhagwan Krishna says, "Sab janam mujhi se lete hain, fir lot mujhe mein aate." And Islam says about Allah, everything emits from Allah, everything returns to Allah. This is similarity. What is different? Let me explain, Anand. Let me explain what is different.
Tehseen Poonawalla has picked up the easiest question, which is the example that is given in a question paper. The fact of the matter is, all those who are today talking about Hindutva as being different from Hinduism, how many of them, in the Congress party especially, have read the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Bhagavad Gita? Because these are the scriptures that have made Hindutva or Hinduism, which for me has no difference between the two, because at the end of the day, it's a way of life. And that's the way of life many people in this country follow. But when Hindu terror and Ram is fictional are the expressions of Hinduism by the Congress party, then certainly people are going to ask them questions on why narrow down Hindutva to be equal to Godse and Hinduism be equal to Mahatma Gandhi. Do they really understand the Hindu Astha or Hindutva? Ma and Matritva, one without the other? Think about it.